Welcome to HyperScale Video Workshop. My name is Brett Green, and today I've just received Dora Wings 1/48 scale Seversky J9. The J9 was the Swedish version of the P35A, which was the USA's first all-metal retracting undercarriage and enclosed canopy aircraft fighter. So it was a contemporary of the Hurricane and the Messerschmitt Bf 109 and saw service in a number of worldwide air forces, including Sweden. So this will be the first, I imagine, in a whole family of J35s from Dora Wings. And it's fairly eagerly anticipated too, because we have had the Hobbycraft kit available for some time in 1/48 scale, but Werner Schiebling, when he built his kit way back 20 years ago in 2001, described the Hobbycraft kit as, he said, the best thing that can be said about it is that it's available. So he wasn't impressed, and he actually built the kit. 20 years have passed. I'm sure that it would be less impressive now than it was back then. So we're very pleased to see Dora Wings with a brand new 1/35 scale P35. So let's take a look at the Royal Sweden Air Force J9 version. Inside the sturdy box, got a little bit more bubble wrap just to protect the contents. And let's see, there are the screws, which are in a single plastic bag. All the various screws. It doesn't look like this is oh yes it is, it's a resealable bag. So we'll just open it up here and have a look at what comes out first. So here's the fuselage sprue, and we can see that the fuselage is split into the main fuselage part and a separate forward cowl. I see the cowl flaps are not present as plastic parts directly on the cowl ring, so it looks like we might have a photo etched cowl flap situation happening again. The hatch in the fuselage is open. The detail textures are very nice indeed, and we have some detail moulded onto the inside of the fuselage half. See if we can get that to focus on something other than my gigantic head. There we are. So that's the fuselage sprue. Let's have a look at the wing now. So we have a lower wing section, which is full span, and you can see once again there that the surface textures are very nicely done indeed. There is a little capsule shape piece and taken out of the bottom of the wing on each side for the recessed tyres, wheels to fit in there. So that's a very simple sprue, almost as simple. We have upper wing halves, left and right halves, and separate ailerons for the wings as well. Let's see, next we have a lot of the cockpit detail is on this sprue. So we have really nicely detailed sidewalls, convincing looking floor, looks like a forward bulkhead. We've got the seat, which is there as well, and some undercarriage fairings, the main wheels, and that's about it for that sprue. Next up we have a very nice engine, 2 rows of cylinders, 2 rows of push rods, the basic mount for the cable harness, and we've got the rudder, looks like elevators, and the horizontal stabilizers. Oh, and a crankcase for the engine there too. Next up we also have propeller and a whole stack of little tiny itsy bitsy detail parts. We have the undercarriage legs, the main undercarriage legs, seat frame, headrest, And we also have, let's see, there we go, the instrument panel with recessed circles for dials. I presume we'll probably get some decals to put on that as well. And the final grey sprue is, looks like it could be undercarriage fairings or camera fairings. We'll find out a little later on, and some more detail parts in there as well. So, in a separate Ziploc bag, we have the clear parts. There we go. So we have the windscreen, the sliding section of the canopy, a window for the fuselage side, so that must be a camera port, I guess. Leading edge landing light fairings there, and some small detail parts in clear as well. Let me just pop that back in the Ziploc bag so I don't lose any of those little clear parts. We have a decal sheet, which looks very nice. You've got to love those Swedish crown markings, haven't you? And they're big too, so they're going to be impressive on the wings. Very nice decals, printed by Decograph. Colours look good. And we also have a photo etched fret with an alternative instrument panel with some harness straps, which is good for the cockpit, and smaller detail parts as well. The instruction booklet is a small, looks like around A5 size. It's 12 pages in length. I found the Dora Wings instructions were fine when I built a kit of theirs a little earlier this year. So we have the parts tree, the various instructions, and at the end we have a marking guide. I guess the distinctive scheme that we think of with these P9s, J9, sorry, is that very Italian looking scheme of green and yellow mottles, and with the lower wings, outer wings in white and black. So they look great. But if you feel a little challenged by that scheme, you also have the option of an all green camouflage, once again with those funky black and white wings, and a bare metal finish as well. So you've got the option if you think that it looks a bit too difficult to actually go with a single colour scheme, or the dark green with the interesting lower surfaces. And that's the contents of Dora Wings Seversky J9 in Swedish markings. Nice looking kit, very nice indeed. Dora Wings is really busy with releases at the moment, and I'm sure we'll have more news for you about further releases before too long. But for the moment, that's all we have from HyperScale Video Workshop. From Brett Green, it's bye for now.